Hey guys, Silverwood here, back again with another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Spawn's Universe Sam and Twitch 2-pack, brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, as well as the lovely Aunt Tammy, who got this for me for my birthday last year during the massive 7-month hiatus, which I won't get into details why I took. So you can check my Figura Obscura retailer exclusive Father Christmas review for more on that. But funny enough though, I think I got this before when I mentioned in that video happened. So I think I mostly took a little bit of time off, spend more time with my family, my girlfriend, so on and so forth. Because I was burnt out, need a break, but it lasted longer than I anticipated, to say the very least. So with that being said, let's cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all these two have to offer in terms of accessories. Starting off with Sam, he comes with this big old frickin' Tommy gun. I didn't know cops use these, but I'm also not a cop, so there you go. These guys are a little bit more edgy as far as cops go. That said, Twitch comes with what I assume cops to have, some pistols. It comes with 2 of them. And I don't think this is going to fit in Sam's hand. I've never tried it, but yeah, see, that's way too tiny. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Would have been nice if you could give them both a pistol each and then not have to swipe anything from the gun pack, but I think you're going to have to swipe a pistol from the gun pack if you want Sam to hold one, because his hands are so dang big. He's got them big donut-eating, I think he's Italian, mitts, right? That's it. Let's move Twitch out of the way and look at Sam first, because it is Sam and Twitch after all. He's got the hockey puck display stand. We're used to see him with all McFarlane Toys releases. And here he is. I gotta say, you know, I like the kind of statue Sam and Twitch. It's very, you know, stylized and whatnot. Sam's got a cigarette and he's kind of chilling on the chair and whatever. But these are probably the best Sam and Twitch figures they've ever given us, outside of the vintage ones, which I do have, but I don't think I ever did a Throwback Thursday on those. So unfortunately, that kind of got away from me. I'm hoping to get back to those, because I also, come to think of it, I don't think I did one for Medieval Spawn, and he's coming up, I want to say, in the next couple of days, if not tomorrow, depending on upload schedule and whatnot, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, there's some Throwback Thursdays I meant to get to in regards to the Spawn line, but I just didn't, so you have to bear with me there. But as far as Sam's articulation goes, he's got a double ball peg in the head. And it's funny because his head is articulated like the arms. He's got like a cap for a neck. He doesn't have a neck. He just has a cap piece that's, you know, sculpted to kind of look like a neck. But he does shift a little bit. He does not really tilt, but he does rotate. But there's so much going on there, I don't know how you would pull that off. His shoulders go out to the side almost all the way, so that's something. A little forward and back, not a ton. Can rotate all the way around. He's got a single elbow. Nice crunchy elbows there. They do rotate as well. And then he's got a hinge in the wrist. Unfortunately, not the right hinge for holding weapons, but he's got big chunky hands. So he does not have that ball hinge, he just has hinge swivel wrists. So there you go. Straightening his arm back out. If we put his arms to the side here, he does have rotation. That works pretty well. And he can crunch forward quite a bit for a chubby guy. And back, as much as the coat will allow. And if we move the coat out of the way here, I can get to the legs. They are your standard McFarlane hip joints. They do move forward and back. He does kick out. I think he's got a thigh cut. He's got a tiny bit of a thigh cut, but he does have a single jointed knee with rotation. And while it doesn't rotate a ton, you do get a little bit out of that. How far back can that knee go? Is that as far as it's going? There you go. There you go. Get about a 90-degree bend out of it. And once you do that, yeah, there you go. You get the rotation to work a little better. So again, not bad for a chunky figure. He does have the standard, ball hinge feet. He does have the rocker, the hinge, and the toe joint. I don't think it's loose on either side here. Let's see. No, not really. It's kind of average. But there you go. That's Sam. Pretty decent little figure there. Despite some aesthetic limitations. And now we got Twitch, who also comes with a hockey puck display stand. We're used to seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. And Twitch, I have to say, and this isn't a dig at the guy or anything, kind of looks like Josh from before. In the face, mostly. He's got the goatee and whatnot, like a super stylized Josh from before. I don't know. I can't unsee it now, but his hair kind of hangs like his. And I just thought that was kind of funny. I like his videos, Sue me. But as far as his articulation goes, he's got a lot more because he's a little skinnier. He's built more like me, whereas Sam here is built more like my friend Struterman Toy Nuts 941. So if we ever do a cosplay, probably be Sam and Twitch, or maybe the two aliens from Lilo and Stitch or something. I don't know. Skinny guy and a chunkier guy. But his head is on a double ball peg, so you can move it around, tilt, rotate, all that good stuff. His shoulders move out to the side. He's got that. He doesn't have as much of the cat movement, but they do move forward and back. He's got a bicep twist, double elbow. That works fine. He actually has the ball hinge wrists, and they work fine. He also has, I think, just a... Oh no, I think he's got a double diaphragm joint there. His tie is just a rubber piece, moves out of the way. But he can rotate as well there. But just be careful with that. It is a thinner figure. You don't want to mess it up. Hips, kick forward and back a little bit. Out, back down. He does have no thigh cut to speak of, probably because he's so skinny. Double knee. Not too gappy on the knee there, but he's got the double knee. How about the elbows? I didn't actually check. Well, not too bad. As far as the feet go, he does have the ball hinge and the ankle there. It does rotate, it does rock, and he does have the toe joint. And that's your lot. That's Sam and Twitch. Not totally classic, but not far enough from classic to not, fit in with a classic Spawn collection. You throw these guys with your Kickstarter Spawn if you got it or still have it, or don't resent it like I do. Well, I don't resent it. That's my point. I'm not sure where I'm going with that. I still like it. There. I still like the Kickstarter one, despite the fact that it was kind of a little bit of false advertisement, articulation and whatnot. But there is Sam and Twitch for you. Actually, let's move him out a little bit. Move him there. Move him over here. And we'll bring in our regular, for the most part, when it comes to Spawn reviews for the time being. We got the Batman v Spawn 2-pack Spawn, who's a little taller than these guys. I don't know why these guys are so short. Aren't they like average human height? Like, is Spawn a giant? I don't know. But there's Spawn with both of them. His massive cape that takes up a ton of real estate. I love this figure, but it'd be too hard to make him a regular for size comparisons because of his gosh darn cape. I mean, I know that's a Spawn thing, but it doesn't make it any easier. Before we wrap this thing up, we got our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith, and the infamous. Okay. 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. Although in this case, everyone towers over Sam and Twitch. Like the Raven Spawn I looked at yesterday, the Medieval Spawn I got coming up, they all tower over these dudes. Are these dudes midgets? I don't know. They didn't look that way in the Spawn cartoon, but, you know, I'm not the biggest Spawn expert on the face of the planet. I just know a thing or two about good old Al Simmons here. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and despite the fact that these two figures right here may not be very strong releases on their own, that's not what it's all about. Good old Sam and Twitch here were offered up as a 2-pack, sold as a 2-pack, and are strong as a 2-pack, especially at the $40 price point. We all know that the Spawn's Universe line is a little bit more expensive than other McFarlane Toys action figure lines, so it's nice to see that they gave us quite a bit of bang for your buck in this 2-pack. You get 2 figures, articulated decent enough, and come with some accessories, and don't have the Warner Brothers gun cock block thing going for them on top of all that. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.